Airports across the country are reporting security wait times upwards of 3 hours as many head out of town for spring break. Thankfully, that's not the case at Detroit Metro Airport. Annalise Cornejo-Garcia headed to Romulus this afternoon to find out what lines are like.
Yeah, some travelers I talked to today say they showed up for their flight hours ahead of time here at McNamara Terminal, only to find a basically non-existent TSA line here behind me.
I was stressing.
Yaz Brownie ended a trip to see his friend at Michigan State 3.5 hours early to make his flight back to New York.
I could have been hanging out in a coffee shop, but I got here early. I didn't need to.
He vlogged the whole trip expecting big TSA lines like these seen at airports across the country. Instead,
I see no line. I also have TSA pre-check, and there might be 3 people in line. I'm pretty shocked.
Nationwide, more TSA agents are calling off as the partial government shutdown hits day 41. And this week, they're set to miss their second paycheck. Experts say that's a big reason why people are waiting in security lines for up to 3 hours at some airports. Emmanuel Nichols got to the airport 4 hours early for his flight back to Raleigh, North Carolina.
And I thought it was going to be a long line and TSA was going to be closed and it was going to be full of ICE agents, but it's not. So I'm happy that it's not.
He says he was watching the news recently that showed there would be long lines.
I was like, let me just be safe instead of sorry.
Democrats and Republicans in Congress are still deadlocked over funding for the Department of Homeland Security, which impacts TSA pay.
I think everybody is relieved that there's not a long line.
So while some travelers are still facing security delays, those who showed up extra early may find themselves waiting much longer at the gate instead. So you're gonna vlog some stuff again?
Yeah, maybe I'll watch a Casey Neistat video, get some inspiration, and then you'll see some fun clips of me hanging on the airport.
Well, long line or no long line, airport personnel say always show up early to your flights. That's 2 hours ahead of domestic flights and 3 hours ahead of international flights. From Detroit Metro Airport, Annalise Cornejo-Garcia, WTOL 11.